Well, hello, my YouTube family. I'm not even going to say anything because you can't help but focus on the disaster that is on my lips. Let us discuss. Oh, let us discuss, because you know where this is going after I'm done. Yeah, you know where it's going, right? I don't have to tell y'all anymore, except for the newcomers who probably don't know the phrase "la garbaggio." Yeah, that's where things go. Where I am with what when I'm unsatisfied with something. Yeah, that's where this is going. After I'm done reviewing it, when it's uploading, it'll already, by the time you watch it, it'll already be in the garbage. Bye. This is such a disaster of epic proportions. I can't even describe. I have no words. First of all, the color is not what I thought it was. Okay. Second of all, I thought when I put it on this morning, I said, oh, hell to the no. I don't think I have a lip liner that matches. Au contraire, I do have a lip liner that matches. A lip liner that I don't use on the regular because of a shade like this. Okay, let's start off with the liner that I don't use on a regular. And obviously, there's a reason why. This is a lip liner by Korres Natural Products. It's too small, you can't see, but it's by Korres. Korres. Now, in my earlier videos, when I was reviewing Korres products, I called it Kors because I really thought that that's what it was. But then I watched a video, I think, from Korres, and that's the way they pronounce it, Korres. So, onward and upward. So, this is lip liner number 3. It's called Athens, and this is what the color is that goes with this disaster. So, okay, Nancy was fortunate to find a lip liner that matched. And here is the Ulta High Shine Color Lip Gloss. And this is in the shade Audrey. Audrey can kiss my ass, okay? Because Audrey sucks, at least on me. Okay? This is Audrey. Yeah, this is Audrey. The formulation is disgusting. This is Audrey. It's kind of like a burnt orange peach shade. And that's not what it looked like on the Ulta site. It looked like a nudish shade, which is what I thought I bought. But then as soon as I saw it, because I showed it to you when the order came, when the Ulta order came. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I could work with it. No, I can't work with this disaster. This is a disaster. No. So, Audrey, maybe there's a reason why I don't have friends named Audrey, because la garbaggio. So that's all there is to that. I can't say anymore because this is a hot shame. This is a hot shame. This is a hot shame. And then, oh, wait. That's not the end of it. It fades after a while. And then all you're left is that ring around your mouth of the liner, because the liner's sticking. But the lip gloss done said, Audrey said, bye, see you. So, yeah, this was a disaster of epic proportions all damn day. And, oh, wait, there's more. It dries your lips. You would think a gloss would be glossy, moisturizing. No, not this one. Nope. No. You would think it would have one redeeming quality about itself. You would think at least, well, if anything, at least it moisturizes. Hell to the no. It does not moisturize for crap. Okay? So, I don't know if I have any other Ulta High Shine lip glosses. But, as for this one right here, it's not really speaking highly of the formulation of the gloss. So Ulta may need to go back to the drawing board on this one. Okay? And this shade may be for Caucasian women, but it's certainly not. It's certainly not for me. Okay? So, yeah. Epic proportion failure. Epic proportion failure. I was so disappointed all damn day. I should have brought a backup and just change in the middle of the day, but I did not. So, plus I knew I had to do a review of it, and I was not about to speak highly about this pathetic piece of crap at all. Not to mention the fact that, I don't know, maybe it was the stress of the lip gloss, but it's also the tightness of this headband, which gave me the beginnings of a headache. I caught that sucker right in the, right when it started to kind of yawn, like, ooh, I think it's time for me to cause pain. No, it's not. Bitch, Excedrin's going to kill your ass right now. And it sure did, which is why I feel a whole hell of a lot better. But for this gloss, well, like I said, you know where it's going. And I won't miss it. It won't even hurt me. I think the Ulta glosses are only $10. And I know $10 is kind of high for a lip gloss anyway. But I really wish I could have said that this is $10 that was well spent. No, it was not. Oh, I am too upset about this gloss. I'm too upset about this gloss. A gloss. It can't even be a topper for anything. I just can't stand it. I just can't. You know when you just can't stand something? You want it away from your life as soon as possible. This is what I want. Away from my life, away from my lips. I'm sorry it's causing me such grief. It's giving me high blood pressure. I can feel my blood pressure rising right now because of this piece of crap. So that's the review on that. Okay. As for anything else to speak of, today was okay. Today was all right. Did anything happen? No, not really. Not really. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting my groove. One thing's for sure. This is what I get when I try to snuggle and kiss Tom. Kiss Tom, hello. I get his cat hairs in my mouth, which is not good. So, yeah, I'm getting my groove now. I'm catching the flow. I'm catching the flow. The paperwork is coming easier and easier to me. I am so not intimidated by the paperwork anymore. I feel rather good. And of course, you know, driving to and from with the Jeep is just making me oh so happy. But, you know, I have to admit, this is a gas guzzler. Like, I filled up the tank. I didn't really fill it up. I put $10 worth last Friday to get it to half a tank, and now it's below half a tank again. So, in 1 week. So, tomorrow, when I come home after work, I'll drop by the gas station again, try to fill it up as much as I possibly can, and put a little bit more than 10. Maybe I'll put $15 this time, $15 worth of gas. So that'll really up it. But other than that, honey, that is a dream drive. It is a dream drive going, and it is a dream drive coming home. I love my Jeep. I love it ever so. I could just stand there and stare at it all day. Just like stand there and stare at it. Sad, ain't it? Okay, well, you know, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Okay, well, that is that. With that, upon that, I know this is short, sweet, and to the point, but there are no stories. What did I watch last night? I don't remember. Ain't that sad? You know why I think I'm happy? Not happy, but I'm feeling like good. A, because the headache went away. That's A. And B, the fact that, you know, even though it is still winter, technically, the sun is out. It's still out. So it makes me feel good as opposed to feeling depressed when you walk out of your office. And because I don't sit next to any windows. Although across from my desk, I can see the window of one of the lawyers. And sometimes he has his shades open, sometimes he doesn't. So I can see whether, you know, it's raining or whether it's snowing or whether the sun is out or whatever. So the sun is still out. I mean, it's, you know, it's 5 o'clock when I leave. I love saying that as opposed to 5:30. 9 to 5, people. You know, I am learning to love the job. I'm not saying that I'm there yet. Learning to. learning to. Even though they pile on the responsibilities on me like nobody's business. But I try to stay ahead of the game. So, and not give my supervisor anything to bitch and moan about. Before she even says something, it's like, it's done. It's done. Did you? Yeah, it's done. Just try to stay ahead of the game. So she has nothing to go get on somebody else's nerve. I don't want to. I'm not saying that I don't like her. I do like her. Like I said, I like her a hell of a lot better than I like the previous supervisor. But she nitpicks for like no apparent reason. Like, and I'm beginning to see the pattern. When she's bored or she has nothing to do at her desk, like her job, her work is complete until something else comes along, she has to walk around and basically walk toward me for I don't know what reason to nitpick about something. She'll go into the kitchen to see if I did everything. I'm way ahead of you now. I'm way ahead of you now. I try to stay ahead of you. So, oh yes, there was something that happened today. Well, it didn't really happen. A little hiccup. Ever since I've been responsible for the supplies and everything, I try at least every day to every other day to open up the cabinets, check out the supplies and all of that. There are these envelopes, these folders, I guess you could say, with flaps and some without flaps that the lawyers use. And I try to stay ahead of the game every single day this week and weeks prior. Ever since our last order of these envelopes, I've been checking to see the supply. Okay, it's still good. It's still good. Now, there was at least about 10 of these certain folders that were still up on the shelf. Here comes somebody talking to me about, do we have any more of these envelopes? Because there's no more left. I was like, what? I said, I just checked that yesterday. There was about 6 or 7 of them there. So here she comes, because she must have heard the person saying, oh, we don't have any more of these. I said, there's a lack of communication going on, because I checked those envelopes every single day. And there were some there yesterday. Now, somebody must have taken a handful of them, all of them, and I was getting kind of, heated. I said, somebody must have taken a handful of them and didn't bother to tell me. I said, there's a lack of communication going on because I don't have eyes in the back of my head. And I said, I checked them just yesterday. There was at least about 6 of them up there. And she said, well, you got to keep. I said, I am keeping on top of them. I'll place an order right now. See, I had to shut her down because my father taught me, don't let anybody try to walk all over you. And this is what I think. I don't know if she's trying to do so, but I had to shut her down. And I said, I already placed the order. But there were about, and she said, well, I said, yes, I did put a rush on it. They'll be here tomorrow. So I don't know who it was. I mean, I have a feeling, I have an idea of who it was, but I can't blame anybody because I didn't see anybody. There's no proof or anything. And of course, that person is not going to come to me and say, oh, by the way, Nancy, it was me that took them. No. In this life, you're on your own and you need your own backup. So I said, okay, not a problem. And the person that I ordered from, he specifically said, okay, they'll be there tomorrow. And I ordered, normally we order 25. I said, put 50 on each. 50. There's not enough room to put 50 up on where they're stashed. So I'm going to keep some on next to my desk. I have his hair all over my mouth. I'm going to keep some next to my desk. So as soon as I hear Nancy, I'm like, here you go. Or I will keep a tab on them every single day. If I'm going to count how many that I put up, and if I put up 10, and then the next day there's only 9, I'm going to put another one up there. There'll still be 10. So, don't try to make me look foolish. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I'm just trying to climb out of the newness and try to, be level now. They've given me enough time. They've trained me long enough and all of this. And I feel it. It's like, you're on your own. And if I need help, yes, they will help me. But basically, I'm on my own as far as my responsibilities go. Now I have to be on top of stuff. So, okay, I'm a human being. Maybe things will slip into the cracks. But, and I said loud enough, I said, there's a lack of communication, because normally somebody will tell me, Nancy, and normally this is true. They will say, Nancy, I'm taking the last of such and such. Could you place an order? Okay, not a problem. Everybody knows that those particular folders, they go rather quickly. So whoever took the last of them, the whole handful or whatever, could have had the decency to say, Nancy, I'm taking the last bunch. Could you place an order? Then there would not have been a problem. Now, all of a sudden, there's a problem. So I threw out the phrase lack of communication. So my supervisor will know that it's not just me, because I'm trying to keep on top of stuff, but I don't have eyes in the back of my head, and where they're stashed is behind me somewhere back there. So that was the story. So that's basically it. I do like the job still, especially that payday. And payday was yesterday. So I happen to like the job extra when it comes to payday. And I paid off, oh my God. Let's just say I had like 10 bills. I managed to pay 9 off. The one that's left didn't have to be paid like right away. It could wait until next payday. So I didn't have to rush on that one. But the 9 off of my back. And I managed to put some in my savings. So as far as money's concerned, they pay me rather well. But hell to the yeah, I work for it. I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I work for it. I come extra early to work. And I start my work extra early. Because the second I take off my coat, I'm already working. I have to take the dishes out of the dishwasher. I have to put them back in their places. I have to start the dishwasher for the dirty dishes. I have to do that. I have to make sure that, because there is one particular lawyer, that if he doesn't find his coffee, I already told you this, if he doesn't find his coffee, he makes a big stink. So I have to make sure every single day. And I placed an order, and I still have some extra under my desk. So in case he starts to grumble, but there's not going to be any grumbling because I'm on top of it. I look at that where they're stashed. I look every single day to make sure, is there a box? Is there a box? Is there a box? Yeah. So I don't want to hear, and I don't want to see a post-it, the such and such French roast or whatever is out, and it will be, there's no need for the drama. You don't have to be dramatic about it. It's coffee, people. But see, these people drink coffee intravenously, apparently, especially this particular lawyer. If he does not have his coffee, the world is coming to an end, and he will make you pay. Okay. I don't know if it's a Long Island thing. I don't. But they're very dramatic. They talk loud. They all talk loud. I try not to. I try to talk on a level. My voice only rises when, you pushing the wrong button. And I don't I don't do the neck roll and act black and all of that, You know what I mean by act black? I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. I don't do that. I try to, minimize the attitude. I try to minimize the attitude to the nth. I try to give no attitude whatsoever. But please don't push me. Please don't try to push any button. I just want to do my work. I want to do it efficiently. I want to do it well. I want to do it, quickly. I don't want to cause any beef. I'm not there to cause beef. I'm not there to cause drama. I'm there to work. Okay? I'm not 25. I'm not some young thing who, let me just work. And don't nitpick. Please don't excuse me, Cassie. Please don't nitpick. Just, I try to ask the least amount of questions, but if my back is up against the wall and I really don't have the answer, I have to come to you. I have to come to somebody to help me. And OCD, she's really good at helping me. I have to give her that. Sure, she's helping me because she's really helping herself, but you know, it's okay. It's all good. It doesn't affect me in the least. If I get the job done right, then hers is done, and it moves swiftly. Okay, it moves like, you know, the cogs in the wheel just, you know, all work together. So that's fine. I'm trying to learn how to pick my battles, but please don't try to make me look like I'm inefficient when I'm doing my best to be efficient. Don't try to make it look like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I've got a gazillion things to do, and I try to keep up with them every single day. So that's basically it, people. That's really basically it. As far as loving the job, I'm learning to. It's taking me a lot longer to love this job, because the last job I was in, you know, with Cutie and all of them, I fell in love with the job a lot sooner. And because there wasn't anybody bothering me. It was basically just answer the phones, transfer the calls. There wasn't that much of a responsibility. I mean, I was responsible for the calls and the transfers and all of that. But I didn't have any other things to do. Like the work that I had to do was brought to me. And I really, you know, like I was chained to the desk. So I couldn't really go anywhere. With this job, it's more physically demanding on me. I have to get up. I have to distribute the mail. Oh, sweet Jesus. But I got through it. The mail came and I got through it. I have to distribute the mail. I have to get up. I have to do photocopies. I have to check the kitchen. It's physically demanding. So I have a lot of walking around to do as opposed to what I was used to. But it's okay, because I try to think of it as this is my exercise, for my daily exercise. Walk around the office, distribute the mail, you know, hey, every little bit helps, right? So it's more physically demanding, which I guess is good in a way. But damn, you know, the physical part, it wouldn't have been so bad if I was 25. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be 53 this year, people. I ain't getting any younger, okay? I may not move as quickly, but I still, you know, I still get around. I still do what I need to do. So that's really basically it. There is quite the difference, which I guess is why I'm, you know, getting paid the big bucks now, because they know what is put upon me, a whole hell of a lot, and sometimes I feel every day they just add something to me. Okay, you have to do this now. Okay, don't forget to do that. Take deep breaths. And that phone puts the other phone to shame. Because in some of my videos when I was working at the other job, I will say, oh my God, the phone was never ending to... No. That was nothing compared to the phone that I've got to deal with now. Because not only do I have to answer the phone, I'm also doing paperwork. I'm, Nancy, can you? Nancy, could you make photocopies? I have to distribute the mail. I have to... So it's not just answering the phone. It's 100 other things to do. But I have to say, lunchtime, although today was rather slow, but on the normal, lunchtime comes rather quickly when I'm very busy, and 5 o'clock comes rather quickly when I'm very busy. So there's really not much to complain about. I mean, you could look for something to complain about, but there really isn't that much. So yeah, you know, I'm getting to know everybody. I'm getting to know everybody's idiosyncrasies. I don't know, but I'm sure I have idiosyncrasies that they're getting used to with me. So, you know, it's working. It's working. There's no real glitch. It's working. It's slowly melding together, you know, slowly melding together. So that is basically it, people. I have gone on far too long, and I can't even discuss. I can't. I can feel it drying up my lips now. I can feel it drying up my lips now. So I need it gone. I need it away from my lips, and never again. Not this color. Audrey gotta go. She got to go. Bye. Bye, Audrey. I mean, too bad her name ain't Felicia. But that's okay. Bye, Audrey. You gotta go. That's it. Done. Okay, well, that is it. That is all. I love you. I love my YouTube I was going to say my YouTube people. I love my YouTube family. You're more than just people. You're my family. I'm tired. I am tired. I am going to change into my comfy cozies, and I am going to max and relax the rest of the night. Probably fall asleep on the sofa like I normally do when I'm trying to watch my stuff. One more day to go. 4 down. One more day to go. And yes, in my pocket, in my coat, I should have taken them out, I have my win for life and I have my scratch off my cash for life. So I didn't forget, people. I did not forget. Okay, so that is it. That is all. I will let you know if I won a couple of ducats or not tomorrow. And if you don't hear me talk about it, then you know Nancy didn't win nothing. But if you hear me talk about it, that means obviously I won a couple of ducats. Okay? So that is it, people. I love you. I love my YouTube family. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Let me know what you think of this disaster. Because I know my family by now. You hate it as much as I do. Okay? Yeah. It's got to go. I love you. Mwah. Bye now.